time are we on?
We're good. We're at 50 now.
Yeah. So the point is here is that getting through life, you need pharmaceuticals help people with their mentals, whether they be from nature. Now we have synthetic drugs, right? It's so controversial, the pharmaceutical industry. Are they good? Are they bad? You know, is big pharma reaping profits? Yes, they are. Yes, they are, right? Has there been corruption? Yes, there has.
Of course there has.
A lot of people don't know that the FDA is like mostly funded by the pharmaceutical industry. That seems like a little bit of a conflict of interest. Mm-hmm. But on the flip side, Jesse, you made a great point, right? If you left it to the government to dole out the funds for the FDA, we're going at a snail's pace. Look, you could be a communist all you want. You could be a socialist all you want. It is a beautiful idea until you need to go to the DMV and get your fucking license during your lunch hour at work. And then you're like, you know what? I wish Federal Express did this. There's a difference between FedEx and UPS, and we all fucking know it. I'm sorry, not UPS.
USPS.
USPS. Right, there you go. Said that like you put in an application at some point.
I did.
Yeah, I know you did.
They denied it.
Yeah, now if you...
You got denied?
You got denied?
What?
Why?
Because
he was short.
I failed the drug test.
Remember that one? We just substitute black for short. Because he's short. Failed the drug test?
Yeah.
What did you have in your system?
I said I danced too much.
Right, that's a drug.
That is a problem, though. If you're
Did you really fail to
if
lose?
you're a delivery man and you dance too much.
Yeah.
You know how many times I delivered an Amazon box and did bachata at the same time on the way up?
I think I would appreciate that delivery.
No.
I think I would like that.
There was one lady's like, "Come on, stop doing that."
Really?
You really danced the box up there?
No, I would not dance the box, but I would.
You were swaying a little bit.
Yeah, do a little walk.
Yeah, you're a musical cat.
Mm-hmm.
You're a musical cat.
The lady was like, "Hey, can you stop break dancing next to my maple tree, please?"
Yeah. So it would be done at a snail's pace if it was funded another way, right? So supposedly there's other regulations in place, et cetera, but I don't think you can avoid the fact that there's a conflict of interest there. But also, isn't Wall Street also regulated by like hedge fund managers and they're like sit on the board? Same thing in government. Some guy will be in the private sector. Then the next thing you know, he's over at the FCC and then he bounces back to the private sector, right? You got guys... like remember Rudy Giuliani, he was mayor, and then he goes over, and then has a security company or whatever it is, PR company. People do that shit all the time. They bounce back from the private to the public sector, and they use their experience in the public sector and the contacts that they made and their know-how in order to reap the benefits once they go back into the private sector.
Like Jesse said, that's just America. Why would you invest in something that you're not sure is going to work out?
The America really is that dance between the private and public sector, where the private sector is really the one leading the bachata. Mm-hmm. The private sector is the man, the dominant man, the top, and the public sector is the bottom. And it just follows the lead of Jerry Harvey doing bachata.
Exactly. Sometimes when the private sector dips you, they'll drop you.
You drop. Yeah. Once in a while, they'll dip you, drop you.
Yeah. And then they'll go to the bar and get another margarita.
Yeah. So the development of pharmaceutical drugs, it is a complex and collaborative process, right? The United States has been a global leader in pharmaceutical innovation for many years. Major pharmaceutical companies are based in the United States, so a lot of them are here, and I guess their reach is international. And a significant number of groundbreaking drugs have been developed by American researchers and institutions, right? Germany also, Switzerland, United Kingdom, Japan, all these places. Those are like the 5 leaders right there in the pharmaceutical industry. Yeah, so, everyone wants to bash because there is that side where you're going like, these guys are just fucking... Dude, they advertise on television. That's a problem. No matter which way you slice it, I don't understand what that is. What's that? What's that? Are you trying to make me aware of a herpes I didn't know I had? I don't understand what a herpes medication ad's all about. Because listen, if I have herpes, I know. I know because I can feel it, right? And if I'm Joe List, I admit it out loud at a comedy show. But I know it. And then I go to a doctor and I talk to a doctor about it, and he prescribes me a drug that can help me with my outbreaks.
Exactly. And also, why are they doing actions that have nothing to do with the disease? in the commercial?
Because it's
Because I've never known two dudes who got herpes while playing basketball.
right, or canoeing.
Yeah.
or canoeing or whitewater rafting.
Like, yeah, I have Crohn's disease, so I sit on the river top and I'm in a bathtub. Like,
Yeah.
Why are you in a bathtub overlooking a mountain range if your ass is fucking pouring out with shit?
Right.
What's going on
Are
with
you
that?
depressed? Why are you saddleless on a pony in the
Yeah,
desert?
exactly. Yeah.
The reason is because they're manipulating your emotions, because we are stupid and manipulatable, and they want those images evoke a good. So they're affiliating their drug with like this amazing experience.
But it is so weird to have like a sponsorship right after like one of your favorite shows. Like, I would watch SpongeBob and a Zoloft commercial would come on.
That is weird. That is weird.
It's like, yeah, SpongeBob's laughing a little different today.
Yeah.
SpongeBob was late to work at the Krabby Patty. Why does he look like that?
It's always weird when I see an advertisement during like a 911 murder call online. That's always a Google Pics. And then you go back and, hello? Yeah, I just killed my family. And then they cut to another commercial. McDonald's. But yeah, I don't understand that. I don't, I understand why they're advertising Apple goggles, right? Because it's a product coming out they want people to know about. Herpes, we already know about.
Already know about that.
And there's no commercial that's going to make you go, wait a second. I thought I just had a cold. I thought I just had jock itch. That's what those open oozing sores are. Thank God for this commercial with this guy whitewater rafting to let me know I need to speak to my doctor. Like, what are they? It's almost like they're trying to convince you, especially the mental health stuff. Where they're going like, are you sad? Go talk to your doctor about this. You're going like, why are you pitching it? You're obviously pitching it because you want more people to buy it. So you're trying to make more people think they need it.
You're trying to make a disease a commodity.
Yeah, you're trying to
create a rush for commodity.
Yeah, you're trying to go like, have you ever, well, then
had
you
herpes?
try this. Please take this.
Well, if you don't have herpes, go down to your local public restroom.
Yeah, they're going like, look, dude, if you don't have herpes, please go out there and get it so you can buy this.
Yeah. Kiss a dog on the mouth.
Just fucking
and then call this 1-800
fuck
number.
a crack whore raw dog, please, and then contact your doctor.
Yeah, spend a night with Hunter Biden and then call us in the morning.
Because they will make more money if you do. So that's where you're going like, why is that unregulated, right? And I'll tell you right now, I'm a libertarian, so I say it's fine. Let people decide for themselves. Here's the problem, right? When you're one of these laissez-faire guys, is like you're really underestimating how much of a difference there is between smart, scrupulous people,
good word,
and just regular, normal, everyday, stupid people. And I had no, for lack of a better word, right? Just normal people. I don't want to call them stupid. There's a bunch of really, really smart people trying to fucking manipulate you every single day. Yeah. And it works. And it's because they're really smart, they're really insidious, and they really want you to buy their shit so they can enrich themselves. And I don't care how much you believe in the marketplace always correcting itself. You're gonna end up having people buy shit they don't need, or that's bad for them because they've been manipulated into it. And overall, that is not good for society at large.
Create a problem that doesn't exist.
Yes, and you're being manipulated into it.
Mm-hmm.
You're being manipulated. Our society now is like being run by extremely smart people trying to convince you that you have diseases you don't have, that you need everything that you don't need. That's bad for you, right? Stay online for longer. Bad for you. Take this. Bad for you. Eat this food. Bad for you. And we eat it, not because of some government conspiracy. We eat it because of this free market profit motive that is run by very smart people trying to get you to buy their shit when you don't need their shit. So that's when regulation comes into play. That's why otherwise might as well have jail rules. You can't have jail rules because that's what you get. That's what you get. You get pharmaceutical companies fucking canoeing, some guy's canoeing. You don't even know that your brain is making the connection that I love canoeing. That looks so free. You don't even know why. You're eating, and you will eat it. And they've done studies on this shit. That's why they do it. That's why advertisers do it. That's why they have LeBron James sell you Sprite. I mean, how many times do they have to bring up the same thing over and over again? They have the best athlete in the world selling you cancer sugar water because you go, it's good for you. And it's subconscious. You're not even making a conscious thing. Can you think of Sprite without LeBron?
Yeah, I actually can. Yeah.
It's hard for me.
I think of Drake because Drake did it.
Right.
But then I think that Sprite just makes you black. So
Yeah, that's true too.
you get a lot of kids like you because you wanted to be black so
Oh
bad.
God, I wanted to be more than I wanted to be a doorman.
You risked your bleeding toes to be black.
Yes.
The amount of shoes that you bought.
Oh man, I am a black shoe shopper.
Yeah.
I tell you, if you don't have my size, just cut my feet
You
off.
wanted
If
to
I
be
want them
black,
that
but
bad,
your feet are Indian.
my feet are Indian. Why? Because they have been tied.
Red.
Oh, they're red. Okay. You mean Native American?
Native American, yeah.
Well, you're going to woke prison.
Sorry.
Yeah, they're called natives.
I apologize. I'll go to my nearest casino.
They're
after
not
this.
calling what the white people mistook them for.
Yeah.
Indians. It is funny that they just stuck. They're like, we're just going to keep calling you Indians, even though you're not them.
Native Americans. I'm sorry.
It is funny though, right? It's not your fault. You're racist. Big deal. No big whoop.
It just came off
It's
the
just
head,
whatever.
you
You're going. You should be in prison.
You're on notice.
You're a notice. You're officially a notice from the unnoticed police. So that's a weird thing that the pharmaceutical industry funds the FDA, which regulates the pharmaceutical industry. That is a weird thing. That could cause a little bit of a conflict of interest. What would that be like? Would that be like?
It'll
Would
be, it'll be like Tim Dillon regulating your diet.
It would, even worse. I think it would be like Bill Cosby regulating the consciousness of the women that he's made unconscious. I think it would be like him being in charge of letting of what happened in the room when you wake up and going, "Hey, you're the regulatory body here. What just happened to me?" And he goes, "You fell asleep and took a nap after we watched Mystic Pizza, and that's all that happened."
Great
And you just
movie,
have to
by
go,
the way.
"Well, you're the regulating body. I have to, I do feel weird. I have a headache, and I have these weird memories of you sitting on my head, naked with your penis out. But I guess I have to take your word for it because you're the FDA of this situation." That would be a good analogy, right? A funny one as well.
Mm-hmm.
A dark one too. So it's fascinating.